Hi everyone, I'm Roger from VinylmationKingdom.com, and I'm going to give you a quick look around my Vinylmation collection as of February 2014. I've been collecting for just under 3 years, and so I'm just going to go through and show you different things that I collect and some of my favourite figures. So I'm going to kick off with my first big unit. Here we can see it all. This is in my spare bedroom. See, this here is a pretty big collection of like all my 9 inches, including Jabba the Hutt, Roger Rabbit, my London and New York exclusives, plus popcorns and a couple of pop vinyls. You know, my upset, which is probably one of my favourite figures. Just some random assortment, including some nice wrestlers. Haven't fully sorted out my collection just yet because it's constantly evolving. Have some slightly different figures here that I've been meaning to put somewhere. Here we've got all my Star Wars figures, from Star Wars 1, 2, 3 and also the characters. Plus I also have these ones here. There's this little buddy here. He was one of my little own personal creations. Indiana Jones and the Space Monkey from Urban Redux. Here we have all the animation figures I have, plus a few Pixar related figures in there as well. Down here we have the Marvel series and a couple there of mummies that I picked up while I was in Universal Studios. A Thomas Scott signed box, some more animation and Pixar, along with the Tower of Terror set. Haven't fully worked out where to put them yet. I'm kind of running out of space. And some popcorns. And down here, a little bit on the lower step, we have the 110th anniversary from Japan. They got released in the UK last year. Have Furry Friends. We also have Whiskers and Tails, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, and a few other Haunted Mansion related figures. See, they've got a little bit of space left, so I'm keeping that one for maybe a future series. On the lowest level, here we have Muppets 1, 2 and 3, Toy Story, Lion King, Alice in Wonderland, and a couple of Little Mermaid figures down here in the corner. Unfortunately, these figures at the bottom here tend to get moved around a little bit too much because of the bottom level. Woody and Buzz still two of my favourite, and Evil Porkchop, who was my first chaser. They are a little bit dusty because unfortunately these all can't stay inside the glass. In my spare bedroom we also have a small CD box that I managed to pick up from a charity shop. Now this set here, it has some different figures, for example some dude boxes, a couple of random figures, couple of customs and some random figures. I like anything ice cream related and cup of tea because that's what I run for my business. A couple of twin packs, and we have the Nerd series here, and then we have some bakeries. These are actually my wife's. Some classic figures, and then we have the 25th anniversary figure sets and a few more Have a Laughs. And down here, tunes and some flags. A little bit more space down here. I also have some Jingle Smells and Prep and Landing, but I decided to take them off display during the rest of the year. So this is a nice little extra storage unit. Again, I could really do with having a little bit more of an organisation, because these box sets like this take up way too much space. You know, you've only got 2 figures on display. Whereas down here I can get, you know, my living room collection. Now this primarily is full of my sort of favourite figures, mainly the Park series and also city exclusives. So start off at the top here. See the Lakinda 9 inches. These are real big favourites of mine, hence why they're in the living room. I like anything ice cream related because I run a cafe and have been selling ice cream since I was a very small child, and it's a big family business for a couple of generations. So these are 2 of my favourite figure sets. Okay, inside of the pack, in here we'll find A lot of like city and exclusive locations. You know, we can see back here we've got the Hong Kong Disneylands. We have more stuff from Japan, islands, Hawaii exclusives, San Francisco exclusive, New York. This little guy right here, these two were my very first Vinylmations I ever picked up from the New York Disney store where I discovered Vinylmation. Okay, on this next level down, here you will find sort of my older park series. So we've got park series 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and even my only little park 1, but I'm hoping to add to these over the next years. We have some annual pass holder California ones and some Hawaii figures. Now this sort of shelf is pretty much prominent display because they were the older figures, and they're probably, you know, some of my more expensive figures that I've ever had down here, and easily one of my favourite shelves just because of, you know, how much more rarer these are and how much more valuable they are. Okay, on the next level down, here we can see more new mode park figures. So we've got Park 10, Park 7, Park 8, Park 11, Park 12, Park 13. We also have the 40th anniversary of Walt Disney World and some European exclusives, including, you know, the host range there. We also have some like Park 7 and Park 8 box sets. And I really enjoy the park series, which is why these are in my living room. Okay, down here, oh, I've just noticed we've also got Park 9, Park 10, Park 12 all in here, along with some Disneyland exclusive figures and all the annual pass holder figures from last year for all 4 parks, including Hong Kong and Disneyland Paris. Okay, and then down here on the next level, right, we have my park series, my park stars and my popcorns, basically everything that is not on a traditional mode. I love these figures. You know, I've managed to get all of the variants, including the bride. Unfortunately, because of the size of the popcorns, I couldn't get them all in on this shelf. As you can see, I used the tins to pop them all on. So easily some of my favourite figures out of this. Sadly, I'm running out of space, so I'm having to get a lot more picky with what I'm buying. But I am looking forward to picking up Park 13, or sorry, not Park 13, Park Stars 3 later in the year. Okay, we also have some more figures down here at the very bottom. Some ones I've tried to keep unboxed, including the Walt Disney Imagineering set. I really wish I'd managed to pick up the other ones from this. And the Disneyland Paris, for I really like anything to do with Hong Kong Disneyland and also Disneyland Paris. And over here on the side we have a few more exclusive figures, including the 2 signed from there Enrique Peter and the other Disneyland Paris. And just over here, as you can see, down here we also have some Halloween figures. So there we go, that's my collection as of February 2014. Hope to share it. It's the first time for a while that I haven't actually had any new mail days, so at the moment this is what I've got, is everything I've got out on display other than the Christmas figures. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, easily one of my favourite things is just going through and looking at them, reorganising them. I must admit I should be dusting them a bit more than often, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. Cheers.